Peace, and blessings, my loves. Grand rising, grand day, golden rising, rich rising, infinite rising. Wherever you are in this lovely universe, excuse me. Thank you for tuning into my channel, House of Black Obsidian. I am your lovely hostess, the High Priestess Oracle, the Oracle High Priestess, Voyage. And I am here to do readings for Aries. And that could be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, or wherever you have Aries in your chart, or maybe you don't have Aries in your chart and you're cross watching. Hello, cross watchers. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment or two. If the video resonates with you, if the video doesn't resonate, no worries. Put it on the table or push it back out into the universe for another Aries who needs the message. I am using the Moonology Oracle deck, right, with the Mythical Goddess Tarot deck. So, Aries, you need to work through your fears, okay? Create some boundaries and stick to them with people, places, and things. Working through this fear, a part of working through this fear is working through some grief and sorrows from your past that you have yet to deal with. So that's a part of working through your fears. It is diving deep on working through triggers and those things that you have felt unsupported, unloved. It's time for you to, okay, and that's the isolation card, okay? It's time for you to tap into your heart's desires and figure out what it is that you truly want and you desire, and work through that. Being able to tap into your heart's desires and working through your fears is connected. In order for you to really tap into your heart desires and fulfill what you really, really want in your heart, you're going to have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And a part of that is creating boundaries, working through fears, but also working through this grief, this sorrow. I do see how this crow has isolated itself from the other two up here. You're choosing this grief, you're choosing this sorrow. It's all in your head. As far as you thinking you are unsupported, I'm not going to say grief and sorrow is all in your head, okay? Let me rewind that. You choosing to feel isolated during this time of grief and sorrow is all in your head because you are really supported. You do have people who love you. But you've created some hard boundaries with people recently. And that's what's kind of built up this sense of isolation, but that's just an illusion. So it's really time for you to tap into what you really desire in your heart, okay, to do. Birth through fears. New moon in Scorpio. All right, this card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as the phoenix that's rising from the ashes, as the birth, death, and rebirth paradigm. And that was just confirmation, the little bell. Yeah, that makes sense. Uh, The birth, death, and rebirth paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark, almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and transforming. This card also suggests that if you know you are magical, then this is time to work your magic. Mm-mm. It can also herald the start of a sexier time if you've been experiencing something of a drought, and emotional intensity is also on the menu. Another confirmation. Scorpio is a sign that likes to go deep into the body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. Attuned to the moon message is have some sexy time. Additional meaning to this card is time to let go of a grudge you're holding, move on from jealousy, stop being obsessive. Could it be that you're being paranoid and make an investment? Scorpio is a sign of death and rebirth, magic, and shamans. Its energy is a little dark and oculate, even scary. Not all of us face the shadow, but the Scorpio demands it. So, mm, what I get from that too, a kind of spin on this reading is some of you are being called to create hard, strict boundaries right now and isolate yourself on purpose to go through this dark night of the soul to come back out on the other side to be able to manifest what your heart desires. Like it said, you're going through a rebirthing, a transformation process. The only way for you to fully go through your transformation process is to create boundaries with people, places, and things so that you can deal what you need to deal with and go deep into that root work. I said deep into that root work. Wow. Um, um, some of you may do root work, but shadow work is what I really meant. Um, you have to go through the dark night of the soul. Like I said, you have to deal with the shadow self. You have to deal with those things. You have to face your fears. Like I said, you're going through a transformation process. All right, I'm gonna read from this one really, really quick. This card reminds you to mend and maintain your boundaries, be vigilant for weakness, and respect yourself by keeping your boundaries healthy and intact by what you allow in and what you express, being true to your essence. You are being forced to release the past for your highest good. Seek help in the unseen realms where you are eternally loved and supported, so that you may know your oneness with all humankind and heal in the arms of spirit. She encourages you to trust your heart's desire and to perceive the pearl of wisdom that is hidden there. This is time to draw to you what you truly desire, your own power, and receive your ultimate fulfillment. Know that your heart's longing is yours for the asking, and that the intensity of your desire will bring it to you. So It's time to go through some deep healing there, Aries. But you'll be fine. You're going to come out great on the other side. You're going to see things from a different perspective than what you have before. So do the work, do the hard work, and face your fears. Okay, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. That completes my messages for my Aries, and have an amazing day. All right. Thank you for tuning into my channel, House of Obsidian. I am your lovely hostess, High Priestess Oracle, the Oracle High Priestess, Oya Ajay. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment or two if the video resonates with you. If the video doesn't resonate, no worries. Put it on the table, push it back out into the universe for another Aries who may need the message. All right. Ashe.